Welcome back to, as you know, my kitchen. And today we are just cooking. Honestly, let's just get into it. Right now, the time is almost 9 o'clock, and I got places to be, but I'm recording because honestly, I went to the store again. I don't know what is it with me and going to my Family Dollar store, but I have to buy supplies. So we have some goodies to go through and just make food. So if you watched my last video, I said we're making dessert because I already made two dinner type food and I want to change it up. Otherwise, I'm using up a lot of ingredients really fast, and maybe this food should last more than a month because I am still one person. Like, I literally still have the last two food I just made. So I have my lovely laptop right here, and we are looking up ingredients for how to make cupcakes because that is what I'm making today. Just regular, like vanilla cupcake. We're not doing anything crazy. I am not a chef, nor am I a pastry chef, nor have I ever taken classes on it, so I can't do it. But these are the ingredients we're using today, and I'm actually using a real recipe this time because unlike cooking, I can't mess up baking in a way that I think I can. Otherwise, my food would be super unedible and I would waste a lot of ingredients. And you just can't fix it in the same way you can with cooking. So we have our measuring cups today because we need to have them. But this is what I bought today because I don't have any cooking supplies when it comes to baking. I bought chocolate frosting. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm just gonna say it out loud. I bought marshmallow cream that is gonna go with the chocolate frosting. That's a whole different recipe. I bought baking soda because I have baking soda, but it's more of a cleaning agent right now than a cooking agent. I bought sugar, regular sugar for once, I know, but it's like confetti sugar, so it's more powdery than actual granular. I bought vanilla extract. Well, I had vanilla extract, and I'm hoping it didn't expire because it's been in my fridge the entire time. I bought whole milk. I would have bought almond or oat or literally any other milk, but they didn't have it, and this milk would expire in a week. So we're gonna make a lot more cooking videos because it needs to be finished. I have my butter. Did not buy that because that is very used. Very used. It is salted though, so it means I don't need to add any salt. That's all I heard. And then I bought this big old thing of flour, which don't ask me why, but every flour I saw was about to like pop open and just burst everywhere. So I don't know if that was because someone touched all the flour in the store, but like it is dusty. You can't even really see, but it's literally dusty on my hands, and it's not even open. Literally not open. But we're gonna get into it. We can get into it because I have places to be, and I thought to myself, it is late in the day, and I need to bake something because the idea of making cupcakes kind of sounds like fun. So I am going off to this website that I will link down below if you guys actually want to follow this time because I'm actually using the recipe reference. But I'm just gonna pull my laptop over here and just look at it as I do this. So right now I need a mixer bowl. This is the bowl I'm using. This is what I have right now. I like this bowl. It fits all my needs, and stainless steel, we love them. So I'm gonna move this out the way. Gonna bring this in, and there we go. So for that, sugar together. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, I found my eggs. And we got our eggs from the last time we went grocery shopping. I'm kind of hoping that what I have here can be good enough to make like several different type of desserts, so I won't keep going back to the store. Because right now I've been to the store at least 3 or 4 times just to do cooking, and that's like, I don't know what I've been buying beforehand because I've never went this many times for cooking, but usually it's like 20 bucks, so not a lot of money I'm spending, I hope. But, alright, so for the butter, I'm gonna get my knife, and I'm gonna put you guys on a different view, so you're gonna see everything as I see it, and it's gonna be like a bird's eye view because that is literally the only way you're gonna see me chefing it up. So let's get into it. Back. So the ingredients cost for 1.5 cups of butter. So I'm literally gonna fill up my container of butter. It is not melted, which is gonna be in the microwave just to melt. But because I don't know how much 1.5 cups of butter looks like, even with this entire thing, I'm just cutting butter and then I'm just filling it up into my container, like right here. So that's literally one. And then I literally have this amount left, which is pretty small, right? It's not even a lot, so I might just use my entire butter. Yeah. So if we look at it together, I just have this and this, and that's my one, and the other one is a half of that. So I'm just gonna microwave that right now. But while we do that, and then we just need a half. Oop. And then a half. And this is my 1.5 cup of butter. In reality, that's all my butter. Get a mixer. I don't have an electric mixer, so we're doing this kind of old school style. And then just mix them together. It smells so bad because the butter is disgusting. I have to microwave it, but it's fine. Whipped and mixed together. There we go. Put that. Now we are gonna add 6 eggs, which is a good chunk of my eggs. So we're gonna add 6. Get it in frame. Let's see what my record is gonna be. Six, and there's no shell. All right, let's beat it in there. All right, let's get it in there. This video is literally an accountability video. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's to make sure I know what the heck I'm doing. I'm not just sitting around sleeping every day. I already spilled some of the yolk. Oh my gosh. Get my towel. From that, I'll clean later. You know what? No. Really mix in there. My back hurts, but it's beautiful. All right. Next, knead in flour 1 cup at a time. So we need 3 cups of flour. All right. 1. Okay, how many cups do I need? Oh, 3 cups. 2. 3. Alright. Sorry about this angle, but I am trying to learn how to bake as well, so this is literally the angle I have right now. But let's mix. All right. Get everything out. All right, next. I don't feel like measuring, but the tablespoon is pretty large, so I think that's like 3 of these. Like 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. My vanilla extract is like half gone too. You can see that. I have no idea when this expires. Okay, we're just not gonna look at the expiration date anymore because I just saw it. and I'm not proud, but I think it'll be fine. So then we just gotta beat that in there as well. This is starting to smell so good. Apparently we don't need baking soda, so I'm just gonna put that away. But now that we're done, I just put it in the baking mix. So we're gonna put this in our little pan right here. And then we're just gonna put it in the oven, I guess. I don't know, this recipe kind of is throwing me off, but that's okay. I don't even need oil. Maybe I'm kind of, whatever. I don't have oil spray, but this is supposed to be like a mini thingy. I don't know. I don't have cupcake liners either, so with a hope and a prayer, we're gonna put this in there and hope it doesn't stick. All right. So then you're just gonna watch me do this and hopefully not mess up. Oh my god, my arm hurts. my wrist is gone, y'all. My wrist is gone. But yeah, this is halfway. Alright. 325, 60 minutes. Alright. Now we're gonna put this in the oven. And you will not see that, but I'm putting this in the oven now. I literally have this much batter left. Just like 1/3 of what I used. So I'm probably gonna make a whole new batch, but I don't have more than one pan, so this is all I'm having. But I'm gonna do a little cleaning segment for y'all, cause my sitting place is dirty and it needs to be clean. And we're back. The food's in the oven. I've changed outfits. I just came back, so the outfit you saw before was before I left, and now I'm back. So the outfit is gone. I'm really sweaty. It's 49 degrees outside and we're here. And we gotta clean our cleaning space because you can't see it, but there's a lot of dirt over here. So you're gonna enjoy this cleaning montage I got for y'all where I put literally all of my ingredients back. So let's get into it. All right. All right, and the cleaning is done. Great, we love that. So, I have an hour to cook that in the oven. So now we're gonna make our little frosted. So I'm using for the frosting, it's gonna be like chocolate. I bought Betty Crocker's rich and creamy frosting, which is milk chocolate right here. And I also have like marshmallow cream right here. And one of the ingredients they have is a marshmallow chocolate cream frosting, which I'm like, I have chocolate and this is marshmallow cream. You know, as long as it doesn't ask for like sour cream or something, I am literally good to use these. Let me check the expiration date because, okay, 2025, and this one expires 2025. Okay, we're great. I had experiences where I bought expired food at a store and I didn't know it was expired until I ate it. but it was from a Dollar Tree. So I was like, honestly, it was on me because they're not gonna check because it's a Dollar Tree, and I just didn't think twice. So we're literally gonna look up this recipe right here, and I just didn't do it because I just didn't care enough until literally right now. Chocolate cream frosting. Whatever. All right, guys. Research concludes I wasn't smart enough. We're doing it ourselves. So, when you can't find the answers online, you do your own scientific theory. As we all know, I'm an engineer, not a chemist, not a chef, but today we're scientists. And scientists make theories. Okay, that is not my smoke alarm. That is my stove telling me that it's actually done and it's at 3:25. Thank God. So, we have an unopened, what is this? Marshmallow cream from Jet Puff. This is also the first time I'm actually using their ingredients, so hopefully I'm not going to be sorely disappointed when I'm like, this tastes like ass. Oh, this is actually so close to the top. Okay. This is so good. Wow. I should not be eating that because that will be my dinner one day. Damn, look at that chocolate. Look at that chocolate. Smooth. Does not have a single problem. I love that. So, we're not doing trials. We're not testing theories. We're just taste testing. So, we're going to get 1 scoop of this. And obviously, I'll put more because I have a lot of cupcakes. But 1 scoop of this. All right, comes off pretty easily. And then 1 scoop of this. Same spoon because I do not care and I'm eating this myself. So then 1 scoop of that. And if it works well and it tastes good, we're making more but with a bigger spoon. Let me just take this off first. I probably should have put a timer on that thing, but when it's 4:15, I'll take it out or whatever. All right, and now we mix it up. Mix, 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 mix. I'm gonna come closer to y'all so you can see the concoction I'm making. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me put the light on. Oop. Ah, my finger in there. Mix, 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 mix. You see that? Light brown color. All right, that looks like poop. I'm not gonna lie, that is poop color. But taste test time. Taste test. Yeah, it tastes fine. I don't know what I thought it was gonna taste like, but it tastes fine. I'm gonna get a bigger spoon now. I am going to use, what spoon shall I use? I don't know, and I have decision paralysis now. This is so embarrassing. All right. We're gonna use our baking spatula right here. We haven't used it all day, but it will fit. So I'm gonna use, oop, that is moving out. I'm gonna use this much. And because I don't expect to put a lot of frosting per cupcake, I just expect to put like a lining and then just call it a day. I am not Walmart. I am not gonna mix it all in there. So then we have this much. This is very flimsy. I did not know this was flimsy. So we might have to add more of both of them because of how flimsy these things are. So I'm adding more chocolate because I'm just like, this was a lot more flimsy than I thought. And now I have to actually put more because if it's so flimsy, I'm worried I'm breaking my own thingy from Amazon. But it's okay. If it breaks, I honestly could care less. I'll just be sad because Amazon told me it was a good product and it had 4.8 stars. So they will just disappoint me, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And that is going in the sink. So now, look at my spoon because it's delicious. And I'm also the only one tasting this. We're just gonna mix it together. We're gonna come in front of this thing again. you're gonna see how messy. You're gonna see how messy my bowl is right now. But yeah, you're not at a different angle because I'm so tired. But yeah, we're gonna mix it up. Mix, 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 mix. It's actually becoming a lot thicker now. And yeah. Mix, 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 mix. Ooh. Yeah, that's our mixer. This is literally, ooh, I almost dropped my entire thing on the floor. That's it. That's all I'm doing. This is literally all the frosting I need for what I'm doing because, yeah, maybe it was. This one just says put it in a cool place, which will be my cabinet because if I put this in the fridge, it will be as hard as rocks. So, cool place is my cabinet. So they'll go in the cabinet, and honestly, we need a cleaning montage because I made a mess again. It's smaller, but still. And I have nothing to do, so I'm gonna clean and I'll get back to you guys in literally an hour because maybe a bit longer because I have to put them in the microwave. So, not the microwave, I wish. That would be so much easier. In the stove. So, I'm gonna get it out in like an hour, which would be like 4 o'clock, almost 5. I should be in bed, but it's a Sunday. Who cares? And I'll just show it to you guys when it's out. I don't think I'll be able to show it to you when it's cool because I gotta wait for it to cool down to put frosting on it, and I still have a whole nother batch of like batter because the recipe called for 24 cupcakes and I made 12, which I was like, oh. Why didn't I do my research before I started baking? I don't know, but we're gonna make 2 batters and you're gonna see the results after I'm done with all of them. So yay for me. But this is like, just in case I don't ever say this is the first dessert I've made in this place. I think when I started making dessert, I make cookies with oil and not butter because I didn't have butter at the time. So I made cookies and they were like no baking powder, no baking soda. They had flour and whatever. And it was so hard to make them because I didn't have a cookie cutter, nor did I have like a rolly pin like at all. So I legit had to like do that shit by hand, and I was in college. So I was like, you know, I can see myself baking, and I made it, and I taste tested it, and I was like, ooh, that tastes like straight butter with sugar. And it was so crazy because I was like, I didn't even put butter, I put oil. I was like, why does my cookies taste like oil, like butter? And after like 2 days, I was like, no, my cookies are ass. Like, these are terrible. I thought I was like, I was coping. I was literally coping. Yeah, I was coping so hard. It was so bad because I literally thought to myself, like, I think my cookies are okay. Because I was just like, this is my first time baking. Of course I'm going to do it great. I don't know. I'm like, first time has to be perfect or I'm never trying it again. But I haven't made cookies since then because my cookies were so bad that I was like, no, they must be okay. But no one told me it was bad. I told myself it was good. So I'm like, I must be doing great. And I ate it like twice and I was like, these are terrible. So I tossed it. Also, cookies are so hard to make because you gotta like roll it. I mean, it's easier to make a whole cake, obviously, but I'm just like, as a college student, where did I find the time to make cookies between working and classes and clubs? I'm like, it must have been a weekend and I must have been free and I must have not had a job because what was I doing when I had all this free time? But then the next thing I bake, which is like those cake mix of like baking cake and whatever, is very basic, very easy. It's not as good as like a bought cake, but I'm like, what is what it is. And they're pretty good. I want to make cake pop one day. But the problem with cake pop is you're making a cake and you're just like scooping it up, which I don't have. I don't even have a scooper. How am I gonna make cake pop? What the heck? I'm just thinking out loud. Whatever. It's whatever. But I want to make cake pop in my head, not in real life, because I want to like scoop it. Because you know, Starbucks selling them for like $3, which is, in my personal opinion, you know, kind of crazy. But if you make your own cake pop, you can make like so many out of like your homemade cake and whatever. But I'm always just like, it has to be a pretty good cake, and you have to know how to like put the little confetti on it so it looks pretty good. Otherwise, you're just making a bland cake pop, which I am not very skilled at. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna come back to y'all when I'm actually done, so I can show you the finished result. And we're gonna see if I put too much in there, because I think I did, but it's okay, because like honestly, it's for me and me only. I'm gonna eat it up because I have no desserts, and I literally bought cake stirs, like Oreo cake stirs, like a week ago, and I ate it in like 2 weeks because I was like, oh my god, the election is stressing me out. So I literally bought it for like $4, which is like scam or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I need to eat this. So I ate it in 2 days, not even 2 weeks, 2 days, and I was like, it's just so good. But then I was like, why don't I just make this myself? I can make so many, which $20 later, I'm making cupcakes, but now I'm out of butter, so there goes my $20. But it's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done. I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna wait for my cupcakes, but you will see that all later. So see you later. All right, guys, and we're back. I did both batches, so I did 2 hours of baking for the pan, and this is how the first batch came out. You can kind of see it. I already put the frostings on there off camera because I was like, let me just do that real quick. The second batch is literally in my fridge, but I think in total I made like not even 24. I literally made like maybe like 15 or 16 cupcakes, and they didn't really rise because I had no baking powder or baking soda, so obviously, and it was like no yeast, but they look pretty good. The frosting was pretty well done. I put it on top of each other so they look prettier, but we're gonna taste test them because they weren't burnt. They came off like pretty easily, and they were in there for an hour. So I'm like, it better be good. And it was in the fridge for an hour, so hopefully it's not like super crunchy. Otherwise, back to the drawing board or a different recipe. But let's take a taste test and see if these 12 cupcakes are meant to be. Also, the recipe called for it to be like pound cake. It wasn't even like really cupcake because they asked for like sour cream. I didn't have sour cream at all. And I wasn't gonna buy sour cream to make cupcakes because I don't like sour cream. So kind of wasn't gonna work for me anyway. So I just said, oh, this is also a cupcake recipe. It was just pound cake and they made it into a cupcake. Like, all right, okay, I like pound cake, it's fine. So cheers. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. First thought, wow, it tastes like butter. Oh my god. It's not very good. So that was a fail. Yeah, that was a fail. I made like 16 of these, so yay, baking. I love making mistakes on them. But yeah, I'll give that like a 5 out of 10. It literally just tastes like butter. I don't know why. I literally followed the recipe almost to the T. I didn't mix it in at this. Like, I mixed everything together. Like, when they asked for the eggs to be mixed in, they asked it to be mixed in separately. Like, oh, put in the egg and then mix it. Put in another egg, then mix it. I just waited for all six because I was like, that's a lot of time. But this just tastes like butter. So I'm like confused. I'm like, I don't like butter, so I'm confused why you taste like butter. And it wasn't like that much butter. I don't mind tripping. I don't know, but that's like a 5 out of 10. I didn't really like it that much. It tastes like butter. Even with the frosting, I'm just like yuck. That was not good at all. I don't know how or why it did that, but it just tasted pretty bad. So I'm like, okay, I can't taste vanilla at all, so that's like a fail. But now I know I suck at making cupcakes and cookies, so that's good to know. But yeah, I probably will eat this because I made it. It is a little crunchy, so maybe I should just look for something that has baking soda in it and not just make a pound cake recipe. But it was a fail. It was a fail. And that's okay because this is literally the first time I ever made cupcakes in my life. And like the cookies tasted like butter. The first time didn't use butter. So that was weird. But I think I'll just keep trying. But right now, as you can tell, I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not faking it for the camera. This is ass. That is disgusting. Like, it tastes like butter. And I don't like oily like food items. So the fact that it tasted like butter, which is kind of oily, I just don't like that. I'm like, wow, what happened? So that is a fail, but we lost nothing because we made it ourselves, and we can always try again. But we're gonna make a different recipe later because literally I just don't like that. I don't like that, so that's pretty bad. But we're gonna try something else. But anyway, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. It took me 2 hours to make this, so I don't think it's a fail at all. I think if I was roasting a turkey, I'd be like, oh my god, I ruined my turkey, and I'll be like a fail because 5 hours later. But this is fine. Like, I don't really care. If I throw this away, it will suck because I'm wasting food, and I don't think anyone can eat this because I homemade it and people have allergies. So it will honestly go to waste. But I will keep trying to eat it. And if it doesn't work out, it also is kind of burnt. So yikes. But we're gonna look for a different recipe. We're gonna keep trying to test out what I can make first try because still kind of hard coded in the first try. That's not realistic, but I don't really care. I'm gonna do it anyway. But thank you for watching this channel. Thank you so much for watching me fail at making cupcakes. It's pound cake turned into cupcakes, but yada. And yeah, I hope you watch the next one and the following ones that's come after it, because really I keep trying and testing. I still think the first two foods I made was pretty good, but like when it comes to baking, I have no good baking skills whatsoever. I did not grow up baking at all. So this is kind of new ground to me. And I'm excited because usually I'll be like freaking out because you can't really fix baking. Like once you put it in there, you can't like take it out or put more. Like it's just too much. But I don't mind it because like if it's a cupcake, I'm good. If I'm making a cake, I would be so sad because that just feels like I wasted so much food. But this is fine. I didn't even make 24, so maybe that's why it ruined my life for 2 seconds. But we'll see. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe because I post 2 times a week now, no longer 1 time a week. Maybe in the new year I'll do it again because who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But thank you for watching and see you guys next time. So, bye!